Hmm?
Bye-bye, Bill.
Oh, go ahead.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you want to say, go ahead. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You got to do it right there where the black spot is, right here. Go ahead.
Look. Bye-bye.
Good job. Good morning, Couture Cuties. So, I just dropped the baby off at school, and I'm about to get ready to go on my walk. But I just wanted to come on here and say good morning. So, y'all, my baby got her progress report, right? This is her first progress report. You know, she in preschool now, so we not in daycare no more. So she get progress reports. So we got our parent-teacher conference tomorrow to better understand the progress report. But I noticed, you know, we all expect our babies to be geniuses, right? So I just know she finna get all E's, straight E's, exceeding expectations and everything. No, sir. No, sir. And honestly, it's not discouraging, but I need to talk to the teacher tomorrow, you know, to better understand all of these W's. Like, are these W's in areas where she should be, you know, G? So G is good progress. W is working on skill, which is the lowest. And then you have E, which is exceeding expectations, or exceeding, expectations. She didn't get any E's. She got some G's, which is good. And I don't know if the W's are bad or the W's align with the fact that she only been in preschool since September. So, whatever the case, you know, closed mouths don't get fed. So I want to know, you know, and that's why I signed up for the conference and everything tomorrow, because I want to know, what can I do to bring those W's to G's by the time she tests again in spring semester? Because certain things are obvious, like she didn't recognize 13 through 17 as far as being able to actually point the numbers out. She went from 13 to 20, and a couple of her letters, like 3 of her lowercase letters, they look like numbers a little bit, so she thought they were numbers. Like the lowercase P, she thought was a Q, which is, you know, I feel like it's like, okay, that happens. The lowercase L, she thought it was a 1, which I feel like it happens. Like, sure, depending on how you write your L, that's a possibility. And then for some reason, she thought the letter A was a V. I'm not really sure about that one, but I'll find out. And then her numbers, what numbers we need to work on. So we have all of these graphs at the house with all of this different stuff on it. So I just need to know, you know, as a parent, just tell me what to do. I'm one of those type of learners. I'm one of those type of workers. What I'm not going to do is beat myself up. Not anyway right away. But, you know, had this been like kindergarten, first grade, and, you know, I probably would be a little more critical on myself. But, you know, I'm looking forward to talking to her teachers tomorrow, understanding where she needs the development and ways that I can help her develop at home, because I made it very clear to all of her teachers, I'm an hands-on parent. I will come up here and volunteer if y'all need volunteers. I will come read books. I will donate. And I've done all of those things, you know, and I am readily available in the home to make any adjustments that you feel like learning-wise will benefit my child. I'm all ears. But I got on here because initially seeing all those W's on my baby progress report stopped me in my tracks, honestly. I'm not even going to cap to y'all. I stood outside the school door, like the doors, the corridor. I stood in the corridor going over the progress report for at least an extra 10 minutes, because I was a little in shock, because like my baby does, you know, and again, that's me, you know, being one of those parents that think everything my baby do is like grade A genius, you know? So to see on paper that she's an everyday student, it's just like, what? She is? You know, I'm getting a feel for everything tomorrow, and it's going to be Zoom, so I might even record some of the call just so y'all can hear it, listen in. But thus is the life of a mommy. So anyway, I just pulled back up to the house. I'm about to go for my walk. It's cold, but I'm out here. It snowed, but I'm out here. But let me tell you something. Tomorrow, I'm putting some goddamn leggings on under these pants. Because as cute as they are, number one, they still too big, which I don't mind. But number two, they are not keeping me warm at all. So, anyway, good morning. We walking in the cold. This is the type of shit I have to deal with being black woman and a manager in corporate America. Okay, so y'all tell me if I'm wrong. So we have a sales manager, right? I'm not gonna give his name or nothing like that, but basically my company put so much responsibility on him for a specific product, and then realized that basically he couldn't do all the work, and he shouldn't have been doing all the work himself. Mind you, all of this is before I got here, right? So they divvied out the work to the teams that should have been doing the work from jump, right? Well, he doesn't want to let go of that responsibility. He wants his hands in every part of this the work and the processes that go into it once the product is sold, which really, once the product is sold, he should be backing up. From what I was told from various people, including his manager, which I still don't understand, how is it that as his manager, he can continue to move the way that he does and not be reprimanded for it. Like, I get needed somebody, but really, this man has no backup for his role because, you know, nobody wants to take on all of that responsibility, number one. And they really wouldn't have to if he let the other teams do their job like they're supposed to, right? So, recently over the holiday, something happened to him. I'm not sure what happened, but whatever happened got him hospitalized and still hospitalized to this day. Now, we have this excessive amount of product that's currently costing us millions of dollars that they've been trying to get rid of since April. I just got added to this project as the project manager in September, I think. Yeah, September. So I would have been on the project about 2 months now. And so throughout the whole, like, he's one of those people that just constantly gives me a hard time when I ask him questions, like, or when I challenge him about things. Like, he doesn't think he should be challenged. He doesn't think that, you know, he has to respond or give details to whatever plans of action he got going on. And that's the whole reason I was added to the team, is because all of these departments move individually and nobody in upper management is aware ever of what's going on until after it already happens. Like, you've been doing this job for 25 years and you still sent the barge to a full of our freight up the Mississippi River with no documentation in place. Like, really? Like, that's the type does and doesn't have to answer for it. So now I get added to this project, right? So now I'm over this team of a bunch of that don't want to be challenged. You know, a bunch of people that see this product and this category of product as not a priority because for so long it hasn't been, and now all of a sudden everybody wants it to be a priority. That is, it didn't cost us $4 million of extra unplanned money. Now all of a sudden it needs to be a priority per leadership, per corporate, you know, per upper management leadership, but the boots on the ground still moving like it's not important. So I'm always having to be on their information in these meetings. So like I said, I wasn't expecting him to respond to anything because I was told yesterday that something happened and it was real bad and he ended up hospitalized for it. So when I get online today, he's communicating in the group chat. And I'm like, wait, he's supposed to be in the hospital. Like, what is going on? So I didn't address, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk around him. And hold on, let me join this safety call. He's not supposed to be responding, so he is. And so I'm like, okay, well, per our meeting and per the information I got, I'm not going to really respond to him. I'm not going to address my questions to him directly because I don't want to be that person that's like bothering him and he just had surgery. And from what I heard, it was severe. Like, I'm not finna, bother him, but I saw he was responding and I didn't want to make him feel excluded. Like I knew something that I shouldn't have known because nobody announced it. It kind of was just brought up to me and I was told that, wait for somebody to let us know what's going on, which that was my plan. So my questions, I was supposed to get follow-up on a bunch of stuff yesterday that I didn't get follow-up on, so I didn't do my notes. I was going to send them out this afternoon. Well, nobody sent me the information, so I got in our group chat that also has our corporate leadership on it. And I'm like, okay, can I get updates on these pieces of information since y'all discussing it in the chat? Can I get updates on this stuff too so I can send out my damn notes? So I sent the list of the questions that was follow-up from yesterday's meeting. Nobody responded except for the sales team. His manager got in the comments and, basically gave me some answers and some feedback that I needed, so I had some additional questions. So he chimes his happy-go-lucky ass in, and basically we have product that nobody wants to take. It got burnt up in the fire and all of that, so nobody wants it. So farmers can land apply the product. Okay, he said he had at least 6 farmers that was on his roster that he felt like would be interested in taking the material. He always very overzealous in what he says he can do. He's one of those types. But from what I heard, he's good at his job because, and I feel like the only reason people are saying he's good at his job is because when nobody else wanted to do the project, he took the whole project on and basically did it all for years. That's why I feel like people are labeling him as a good employee, because really, to me, he's an insubordinate employee. It's my thoughts. Like, you challenge everybody, including your own manager. So y'all think that I'm supposed to be able to control this group of people who managers can't even get them to do what they're supposed to do? So anyway, he responded and basically said that, because there was some samples that was supposed to be sent to a company that said that they would dispose of the material, but at a cost. Basically, I asked, did the sample get sent? He didn't respond, which means the sample didn't get sent. Even if we weren't going to use them, why wouldn't you confirm that you sent the sample? Like, why wouldn't you send the sample? I asked you to send the sample. If you felt like it didn't need to be sent, then you should have just not opened your big ass mouth and said, I'll send it. It's in my truck. You should have let somebody else handle that if you felt like, why send it when we not going to use this vendor? Because we got to pay them. He ends up selling the product to a vendor, basically, which I disagree with. I feel like they're our vendor. Why are you making them our customer too? Like, I don't agree with that, but whatever. That's what he did with half of it. It's still half the product left, and nobody on the call knew what the plan was. We making a plan to get out of this facility by the 15th because it's costing us too much money to have it. So he responds and say, we're not going with the option to sell. It costs too much it's going to be too much out of pocket. I said, okay. So what other options do we have? Because to my knowledge, these are the only 2 options that are on the table. So if you know something or you have a plan in place that I'm not privy to, You need to let me know, because that's the purpose of my notes, to keep everybody in the loop on what's going on. He responds and says, it'll be gone by next week. How? What is the plan? So I respond and say, okay, great. You have a plan in place. Can I have the details for my notes so I know what's going on? So everybody knows what's going on, because nobody even knew you sold half of it to our vendor until our vendor told us. He responds, and this is what made me cry. He responds and says, I've been in the hospital since the 19th and I'm still here. And in reality, you know, I feel like enough has happened and I've gotten enough pushback in the last 2 months that I really should be going to my boss and telling her I don't want this project. That's what I really should be doing, but I'm not going to, because I ain't never back down from no man, black, white, Puerto Rican, or Haitian. And especially not no white man. I'm making my business to stand 10 toes down with them, because I'm just as smart, if not smarter. You do your job and sell. I do my job and manage. He comes back with all of that. I've been in the hospital since the 19th. Sir, I wasn't even talking to you from jump. I was talking to your manager. You jumped in because you know you don't tell your manager, and so your manager don't know what's going on. That's why you jumped in. Let's keep that a buck. So basically, he gives this whole, I've been in the hospital since the 19th, blah, 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 making it seem like I'm being a tyrant, making it seem like I'm being a pushy black woman, basically is the way that I took it. And y'all tell me if I'm thinking too much into it. So one of the heads of the department over like all of us, including over my boss, he responds and says, John, you know, get the rest that you need, unplug, do whatever you have to do, and don't respond to the group, you know, if you don't feel like you can. Exactly. Like, why do you have to tell him that? That was the whole reason of me adding his manager. So the fact that our upper leadership jumped to his defense made it look like I'm just the angry black tyrant of the group. And I didn't like that. And I've been made to look like that before. I've been made to feel like that before in roles similar to this. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I know that, you know, if I go to my boss and to, you know, my boss under her, that, of course, you know, they gon', you know, I feel like if I go to them and say something, they're going to try to take me off the project. Because as much as they have to make sure that, you know, he's one of the best sales managers they have or whatever, so they're going to tend to him. But I'm also a minority in this company that's very heavily DE&I, pushing DE&I very heavily, especially in my site, because my site is very apprehensive, I'll say, about, you know, putting different DE&I policies in place. They pushing back to not have to do it because they in Hickville, USA. So there's going to be a lot of eyes on me too, because I'm one of probably, as far as in-office workers, I've seen 3 that look like me on the site. And it's like at least 100 and some people on the site. So I know that that's going to, you know, so they're going to pull me off so that I don't feel like I'm being pressured or, you know, I'm being discriminated against or being mistreated or nothing like that. What I don't need is to be coddled or babysat, you know. And so, but it made me angry because it gave me flashbacks to having to deal with that every time. Like, I didn't ask you to respond. I was talking around you. You chose to hop in on the conversation because you don't share your plans with nobody. So now that you're unavailable, you have to make yourself available so that it's not obvious to everybody that none of your team knows what you do when you ain't there. Then I responded, and I just, so I'm going to read y'all my response. my goal was not to disturb your healing time, so I added your manager to the questions. I wasn't expecting you to reply, but when you did, I assume it was because you wanted to handle the feedback directly. I will continue to reroute my questions. Please take the time you need, was my response. I didn't even want to send that because in no way, shape, or form do I feel like I was wrong. In no way, shape, or form do I feel like I should have had to apologize for doing my job. But you want to pull the, I've been in a hospital card. Pull it then. But pull it and not respond. But you can't do that because then it'll shine a light on the fact that you be doing too much in general. That you need to back the fuck up in general. And ain't nobody checked you on it. Because the last time they tried to check you 2 years ago, it basically fell on deaf ears. I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that the tears were unwarranted? The reason that it made me cry is because I've been through that before. I've been seen as insubordinate or the angry black woman in a position of power because I push back on people, and I believe that pressure makes diamonds. And like I said, I wasn't talking to him in the first place. But anyway, let me catch the last few minutes of this safety meeting and try to get some work done. I don't even feel like doing no work today. Like, that just blew the fuck out of me, y'all. Like, y'all have no idea how much that just blew me. Y'all have no idea. Hey, vlog. Okay, so I told y'all I got a bunch of stuff from Shein, so we are about to do a trial.
My phone died.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on the phone with my mom and my sister too, because they want to see our outfits for the Beyonce concert too.
Hey,
So yes. Okay, come on, say hi.
We all here, y'all.
Hold on, the family want to say hi, y'all. Hold on. Okay.
Hello. Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco. What's y'all doing?
Coco cuties.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Coco cuties.
Hey, Coco cuties.
You see my niece, y'all? She's so cute. That's right. That's right, auntie. That's my girl, my kids, and my mama. They my biggest fans. Okay, so we finna try on some outfits. So we got a big old box of stuff. Look out, Lil. Let's show them our box.
Don't move the fuck down.
We got a big old, look out, baby, big old box of stuff.
Wow.
From Shein. So we finna try on a bunch of stuff. And y'all gonna help me pick an outfit to wear for the Beyonce concert. Okay, because I got a couple of options. Whatever I can fit, we gonna pick from there. Okay, my baby want to try on her Beyonce costume first. It's not. She got like 30 outfits in here.
Oh, look at that.
Here, hold it so you can sit up and show everybody.
Is that horse that she is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, wow. Love. That's right. Go, Leah.
Go, Leah. I'm going to try on my skirt first.
Well, you know what you're wearing?
Yeah, I'm wearing my Beyonce shirt from the concert.
Is that silver?
Yeah.
Beyonce concert.
Yeah, but I don't know what bottoms. Okay, they fit. Okay, so our first bottoms, they fit.
Oh, those pants, that look like a skirt.
It's a skirt, Ma.
Oh, wow.
Can I have it too? Can I have
Yeah.
See, I'm wearing this shirt.
Whoa! Look, it's
Oh, you got one. Oh, you got
I just saw somebody in the video do a haul talking about these pants being real popular right now.
Yeah, those look nice. I like those. Uh-huh.
Come on, Leah. We gonna be in there. I see them in black. These feel more like faux leather.
Oh, okay. Those cute and everything.
Ooh, I look thick.
I like these too.
So nice. You look thick in the film.
I look beautiful, right? Look,
Yes.
ready? Look,
Yes,
ready?
you look beautiful, Leah. You look gorgeous.
enjoyed this brief trial haul. I'm finna say bye to my mama and get my baby ready for bed. So I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all before bed once I take a bath and all that stuff. So say bye, Ma.
Bye-bye, Coco.
Coco's, yep.